Peace and everyone, ADR here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, as you can tell by the title, we are doing a 1 to 8 FUT Draft challenge, but with a twist. We've got 10 draft attempts. We're going to see how many 128s we get, if we get a 128, and we're going to see if we can finally do it. Guys, leave a like if you enjoy the content and hit subscribe if you want to see more videos. Let me know, leave a prediction. How many attempts do you think it will take for us to get that 1 to 8? I mean, the way we've started is not too bad. Centre mid number 2, it's going to be Kevin De Bruyne, not the best. And last video, guys, we went through some drafts, of course, but through some duos is what I wanted to say. The likes of Kevin De Bruyne, I spoke about Haaland, and then we had loads of comments speaking about different duos and trios. Let me know yours if you haven't already. And I'm going to have a look at a few of them that were sent in because I feel like it's good for the memory. And it gives good memories of what used to be. Now, I feel like I'm waffling. So I'm going to focus in on the draft. I would literally just finish coughing as well. I don't know what's going on. And you can probably hear my voice. And if this is the 1 to 8, what a recording this is, because, excuse me, I'm struggling. Anyway, 96 rated Marco Correa is another 96 rated card, but is not going to help us. Lewis Skelly, though, has centre mid, so he could, in theory, go in the team. And you know what? Let's just put him in. Can we get a big goalkeeper? And then we need to sort out our attack. We get 96 rated Jorgensen. This is probably going to be the 1 to 8. And the recording is crazy. But anyway, let's lock in. We get 89 rated Pavel Nedved. Does Maeda have striker? He does. So let's do this. Does he have right wing as well? He does. Okay, so that's actually really good. I wouldn't mind a different centre mid than... Never mind. 96 Madueke is great. I was going to say I wouldn't mind a different centre mid than Kevin De Bruyne. I guess that still does apply, but the way this draft's going at the moment, as we get 90 rated Hansen, it's not the best, but because we're so high rated, I feel like every little bit of rating is really going to contribute here. Steven here is not what I wanted to see. We'll take him though. The bench is a little bit low rated. That's one thing I will say. As we get 94 rated Visca or 93 rated Klaus. Now, for the sake of one rating, with 4 picks left, I think I'd rather take Klaus for right back and bench Cordoba. Because otherwise, it's just Visca going to the bench. So I'm going to go Klaus here. I feel like that's the tactical decision. We're already quite high rated. We're already 90. We may even be 94. We're not quite 94 yet, but we do have that 84 rated Boniface. We get 95 rated Borja Sainz, which is going to take us to 94. Chemistry-wise, we don't have enough icons, but we are, yeah, we're going to be 94 now. With 3 picks left, that is a lot in terms of getting the rating. In terms of getting the chemistry, maybe a bit tricky. Now, Forsberg or Walsh, it probably makes more sense to take Walsh, seeing as she goes in at centre mid. The problem is the icons. We'll take Walsh. She's going to get those Chelsea links as well, which is very nice. Next pick is, there's something there. 96 rated, oh my. 96 rated Salah, 96 rated Neto. Of course, we're going to go Neto here. This is going to be a 1 to 8. I think it is. 95 rated Palmer. We go Neto. We play him over Maeda. That gets us a bit closer for chemistry as well. We're going to see 98, aren't we? I'm 95. 95, right? We're not 95. You're kidding. Our last pick is... Oh, man. Isco, really? Oh, guys, what am I seeing? I'm actually lost for words. What more did we need? We're basically there. So, guys, we were a 97 rated player on our bench away from getting that 95 rated draft. Let's get into the next one. So, into the next draft. Let's go 3-4-2-1. As long as we get some good centre backs, we should be all right. We start with... I'm going to take Hemp here as our captain. That is definitely not the ideal start. In terms of those captain picks, that was quite tragic. We get 89 rated Hadji, which I guess isn't too bad. We get 93 rated Kenny Dalglish. And to be honest, we are going to need the icons because, as you saw last draft, without icons, it is a bit tricky to get chemistry. Now, we've already got 3 icons, so that is a good start. All team of the seasons will be on full chem. The only issue is that Haji's like really low rated, so we'll probably need another icon as we get 97 rated Peteas. Now, she can play centre mid and cam, but most importantly, she's 97 rated, so that is exactly what we want to see. I know Paredes would have had a perfect link, but she does have high rated cards. We get Hincapié here. He's the highest rated. He's a team of the season. Gets full chemistry. We're looking good. And we get Pablo Mari here. Not the best. Gets chemistry, but of course, we want a higher rating. And we get 96 rated Jorgensen in goal, which is fantastic. I wouldn't mind another Chelsea player so that we can get him his chemistry. We get Allison 93 rated. I mean, in case we can't, but I don't think Allison's on full chem either just yet. And that's the only drawback with this formation. All those 96 rated fullbacks, they're all going to have to stay on the bench unless we get Cucurella, who's got left mid. We get Rico Lewis here. It's not amazing, but here we go. And I've got a question for you guys. If Man United are to lose Bruno Fernandes, do you think Man United could actually be relegation contenders? Do you think they'd finish in the top half? Do you think we'll survive without Bruno? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Me personally, I kind of feel like we'd be okay. There was a time where we didn't have Bruno Fernandes, and again, we were okay. We weren't great. He is a great player, of course, but it would be a tough loss. But I think we'd be all right. Not to say I wouldn't miss him, but he's got loads of positives, right? Loads and loads of positives. As we're talking about him, there he is. We're going to take Rui Costa here, though. But there are a few drawbacks in his game, too. So we'll miss him for sure, but we could do with the money, I'd say. And perhaps, hopefully, reinvest it into better players. Now, my question again to you guys is, which better players do Man United look for? We've got Cunha, but who else? You guys can let me know. Now, 96 rated Benteke, I'm going to have to take because, as you can see, we're only 92 rated. But without the icons in the right places, it is tough. We do have quite a low rated bench. So if the last 2 picks are quite big, then we probably walk away with a 126 or 1. Oh, we're up to 93. When did that happen? We may even be a 127 then. I've gone with Zaraberto here because he goes in over Marquisio for a bit more rating. I know Stevie G would have helped the chem. And our last pick is going to be Jude Bellingham. With Rui Costa and Haji on the bench, we're not going up to 94. But not an awful draft. Let's get into the next one. Okay, into the next one. What do we go with here? 4-5-1 attack, maybe? So many high-rated midfielders now. That could work. Let's see what happens. We start off with, I don't mind taking 93 Gervinho. He fits the formation. 93 rated isn't bad. Guaranteed to get chemistry. And we get 94 rated Kaka. That is a good start. Our striker, we've got 93, 94, 95. Can we keep the streak alive? Can we get 96 now? We can't. Of course we can't. Fabio Carvalho, though, can play a few different positions. A bit low rated, so probably one for our bench. Sigankov or Zaniolo. Sigankov can play 3 positions, whereas Zaniolo just the 2. But because he gets that Serie chemistry, I feel like I'd rather take him. And then Amiri's got a high rated card. Terabierra's got a high rated card. Damaris Egarola may do. I don't think she does. So we'll take her. Maybe she does. I don't think though. Don't think she does though. We get Bouchal or Baltimore. Because of those Chelsea road to the finals, I'm going to go Baltimore. Centre back number 1, Cola. Centre back number 2 is going to be Beckenbauer. That is very nice. 96 rated icon is amazing. So we've got 3 high rated icons. So any team of the seasons, you know the drill. They're going on full chem. And we can't take Porro. He's got a way high rated card, as does Kimmich, as does Trent. So we'll take Zanotti. And then our goalkeeper is going to be 95 rated Gigi Buffon. So 4 high rated icons. Pretty much means chemistry's done, but we'll see what else happens. And I'm just having a look at the comments, and so many duos that people are naming. Trafford or De Gea. We'll go De Gea. Sometimes the Spain link's needed. But Rashford and Martial as a duo in, like, I think it was when COVID. Am I right in saying that? When lockdown, after lockdown, when football returned, and it was Oli in charge, I believe. Man United went on either a win streak or something like that, and it was a team where I think it was Pogba and Matic in the middle, with, was it Rashford and Martial? Like Rashford on the left or Martial on the left, Rashford down the middle, one of the two. Either way, this draft's looking good. And yeah, they did have a bit of a good duo going for a little bit. I kind of feel like it was more one performed one season than the other performed the next, but either way, look how many icons we have, guys. This is a very good draft. Also, I can't not mention Ribery and Robin duo. That is probably one of the best duos we've seen in football. Now, 90... This is the issue I have. Like, DRB feels like he's the better choice, but I feel like we need 96 rated cards. We've still got 5 picks left as well. I'm definitely taking Cruyff here. I know the obvious choice kind of seemed to take DRB for a +4, but the drafts we've had that are so close that always end up needing more rating. I feel like it would be weird not to take the highest rated player there. Now, we haven't gone up to 94 just yet, but if we get a big player here, we probably will. We get De Vries. Now, he can play centre-back and left-back. We could do it with an upgrade at left-back, I guess, so we'll do that. It's still Jed Spence off chemistry. Kind of surprising with the amount of icons we have, but that's us up to 94 with 3 picks left. So, I mean, looking at our team, we're due a bad pick. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, I had a feeling maybe we can get... I was going to say maybe we can get like a cheeky 97. You know, sometimes amongst the bad picks, there's just a crazy player, but not to be this time. And it is going to be a 127-ish if we can get a Premier League manager or an English manager. Shouldn't be too difficult. We get a Prem manager. We'll go Arteta. And that's a 127. But you guys are here for a 128. So let's get that in the next one. And we're going to get... I'm not taking Vinicius. We'll go Paulo Futre instead. 88 rated, not amazing. 89 rated Gerrard, not amazing either. But all we need is a few 97s and we're back on track. 89 Griezmann, though, is really not good. Oh, wow. This is a fantastic start. We've got loads of... 93 rated Dan James just showed up, which is pretty decent. What I was about to say is that we've got loads of duos that we've been sent in, and they actually sent loads on this one, so I'll go through them. Salah and Mane is the top one. I don't know if they're in order of like preference or what. You can let me know in the comments. A trio as well with Xavi, Iniesta and Busquets. And that actually reminds me, there was a picture going around which I think had about 10, was it 10 midfielders or 8 or 10? I don't know if I'll find it, that's the problem. But if you do know the one I'm talking about, I think it was you have to, one of the players you have to remove. I can tell you in the next draft, I'll tell you who the players are and I'll tell you the order I had them, because someone sent it to one of the group chats I'm in and sparked debate around where different midfielders are placed all time. So it would be interesting to hear what you guys think. I'm going to go Nuno Mendes here because he can play left back. He can move centre back as well. Maybe useful as well if we move Moreira, I think it is. If we move him into right back, because he does have right back too. But honestly, this draft is not really great, to be honest. It's not the best. As yeah, we keep getting those like 88 to 90 rated cards, which is definitely going to slow down the draft. Now here, I'm going to go with the icon here. Johan Cruyff makes more sense. We need a striker more as well. That is plus loads to the rating and plus a bit to the chemistry too. JJ Okocha is our new striker. So if we can find a new left back or centre back or right back, there's Vava, and that is perfect. So he'll go to right back, Mendes to centre back. We may need to start Gattuso if he even has centre mid. I feel like one of his cards doesn't. Fortunately, this isn't the one that doesn't, so that's full chemistry. It's looking like a 93 rated draft, to be honest. Until Bethune came and made it not a 93 rated draft, or is probably going to make it a 93 rated draft, I should say. I think it has potential to go up to 94 now, but the main issue is the chemistry. Again, the chemistry is not really amazing. We take our last player. It's going to be Dembele here. Not going to make the bench. So it's 93. Fairs, 93. Not the best. Let's get into the next. Okay, into the next draft. Let's go. We'll go 4-3-2-1 here. Hopefully we don't get too many wingers. We can't start with any of these three, really. I'll go Julian Brandt. Honestly, none of them should make the final team anyway, so that's fine. We get 96 rated Victor Gyökeres. And guys, let me know, where does it look like he's going at the moment? Is it an Arsenal? Is it Liverpool? Is it Barcelona? Is it Man United, eh? Probably not, but let me know what you think. This is a really good start. If we can mix this with getting like a 97 or 2, then, oh my, wow. Okay. We've got 4 96s from 6 picks. I was hoping one of the, you know, road to the finals right backs pop there, but that's fine. We drew a bad pick, so again, I'm not too worried. As long as we get like one big defender here, so we get 94 rated Lucio, that is really good. And then our left back is going to be Baltimore. Okay. 91 rated, 19 chem. We obviously need to take our keeper though. Yeah. Donnarumma is okay again. We're 93 rated, 21 chem. Probably need a 90 plus goalkeeper. We get 95 rated Gigi Buffon. Perfect. That's 2 extremely high rated icons. If like we get Beckenbauer or someone like that, we're laughing. 95 rated Wendy Renard shows up. She gets the French link. She's going to need a bit more chemistry though. But we are 94 rated with 26 chem. And Roberto Carlos is an upgrade. Plus he's an icon. So plus 2 to the chem. It is Renard, Enzo, and Julian Brandt off chem. 97 Palmer would sort out Enzo's chemistry. We don't get him here though. Either McManaman, Andrich, or Douglas Luiz. Maybe McManaman, just in case for Enzo's chemistry. Could be a play. You never know. Next pick is Daniel Marlin shows up. Gonna stay on the bench. I don't mind it. Yeah, he's no chance of starting over Victor Gyökeres. And I'll take Neymar here. May probably end up being on our bench. We get Courtois. We get Kelly Smith. We'll take the higher rated card here. We'll start to order up the bench too. We have dropped down to 93. But let's see if our reserves can take us up. Oh, not with a pick like that. Sandro not going to cut it. Next pick is... There's Cole Palmer. It's not his 97, but his 95 one is pretty good. That should be Enzo on full chem. And then we should see... Well, we're going to need to get a APL link for Wendy Renard to be on full chemistry. We get Beckenbauer, but it's not his 96. It's his 92. I mean, we'll still take him. But does that take us to 94? It does take us to 94. So with 2 picks left, and we've also got that to change. So yeah, with 2 picks left, if we get some high-rated cards, we may have just got that 128. Trincao, he's got a high-rated card. We'll go Vlasic. Come on, a big player here, please. Come on. Well, that's 94 rated. Can we get the chem? I don't even think we can get the chem. Well, we can. That's a 127. How many 127s have we had this episode? Let me know in the comments. But let's go again. Let's get into the next one. So before we get into the next draft, this is what my team's looking like. Someone noticed that my coinage had dropped. So I did spend some coins on Evos and stuff. But here it is. Feel free to pause it and have a look. Let's get into the next draft. Okay, we go again. Let's see. 4 2 1 3 3 4 2 1 4 2 1 3 3 4 2. Let's go 4 2 1 3 because as long as we get those the CDM situation sorted out, honestly, we'll be good. And we get 295 rated Brazilian icons to start with. I mean, what more could you want? Could take Gabriel Peck here, but we may as well go with Luis Figo for another icon. Now, hopefully we haven't used all of our high rated cards. We do get Burke here, not very high rated. We could have went Gattuso to keep the icon theme alive, but I'd rather just get the rating in the team at the minute. And hopefully our second CDM is a lot better. It's the 92 Archie Gray, which I'm going to take because sometimes that CDM position is so bad that you just take what you're given at this point. Nuno Mendes, it's not his highest rated card, but again, a good card to get. Gusto, that should be his 96. We'll take Zanotti instead. We're getting a lot of like, is it Dream Chaser cards? Whatever they're called, please stop giving them to us. We don't want them. We want Team of the Seasons. 95 rated Wendy Renard shows up and 95 rated Burger. So we've got a few 95s. We obviously want to see 96s and 97s. I just realized I didn't actually finish off going over this comment. Just I was looking at my phone briefly and I saw it. So Drogba and Lampard, Aguero, De Bruyne, Ferdinand, Vidic, Puyol and PK, Ronaldo and Benzema are the other ones. Now we get Mickey van der Ven here. I feel like that's an easy one to take. 96 rated, goes in over Lewis Dunk. It is the CDMs, no surprise there really. Carlos Puyol will help us out, especially for chemistry. That's chemistry done. We need a new cam or a new winger because Dino can move into cam. I believe Figo can as well. He can, so, or he can as well, I should say. Haha, nah. Anyway, next pick is going to be, there we go. That's our new cam. Jamal Musiala, 96 rated, sorry. Where are we? We need to improve on Puyol and Figo. And then just keep filling our bench with high rated cards. It's a 126. It's probably going to go up to a 127 at the very least. I'm going to take Harry Kane here because it is a big upgrade onto our bench. Definitely would have preferred his 97 though. Maybe I shouldn't have been so confident that this was going to go up to 94. 2 gold picks back to back. Rui Costa now. This doesn't look like it's going up to 94. Bruno Fernandes shows up. We take him. He can't start, actually. Doesn't fit. But I still don't think we've got enough to go up to 94. Our last pick is going to have to be the one. It's Bellingham, Jude Bellingham, but not going to do it. So note to self, don't say I'm going to get a 126 when I'm not. 127 even. We're even trying to get a 128. Nice. Okay, into the next draft attempt. Let's go 4-5-1 attack. I feel like that's the most balanced out of the choices we got. We'll start with Kevin De Bruyne as our captain and we'll go straight for the attack as we get Iago Aspas. He doesn't have cam. Why did I think he had cam? No idea. Our actual cam though is going to be Forsberg, who can play left mid as well. I mean, Badger would have been decent for chemistry, but you never know, as we get 96 rated Dusan Tadic. So 96 rated cards are going to be very important. Left mid, 97 rated cards are actually going to be very important as well. And it feels like we haven't seen any of those in a little while. We probably have, but it would be nice to get like 3 or 4. Get Marco Correa here, which is really good. And we also get Buongiorno, 94 rated. Wouldn't have minded seeing Mateus's 94 rated card. But it's not a centre back, is it? So wouldn't show up. I think it's a centre mid that can play centre back. Get Yavru here. Decent. Maybe we'll end up on the bench. And we get 94 rated Zentner. It has us 93 rated. We obviously need a new right mid. But it's not a bad start. Definitely not a bad start at all. We get Jorgensen here as well. He's going to go in. Gets that Chelsea link with Cucurella. If we can get a bit more Chelsea chem or Premier League chem, then Jorgensen will be on full chem. Reece James has a high rated card is what I want to say. Connor Bradley, not amazing. Someone's asked, do I think Casemiro should be on the United team? No. Should he? I mean, it's not like he's better than... Sorry, it's not like we have better players than him, per se. But in terms of what he's getting paid and what he does, of course, no, he definitely should not be on the Man United team. Not at that wage anyway. But for right now, if no one's buying him, we may as well keep him. His contract ends next year anyway, so however much we're paying him, we won't be paying him for too much longer. So would I let him go? Absolutely, if someone will buy him. But if not, then he can stay. And as a player and just as a character, I don't mind Casemiro at all. He is like kind of the least of our worries, to be honest. Probably even a good player to have around the dressing room. But we really need a new right mid. I guess this guy can probably play right mid, but we need a proper like 90-something right mid. We don't have one as yet. I feel like once we do, we go up to 94, which is exciting times. Now, Kouazi, 89 rated, plus 3 to the chemistry. Do we go up to 94? We don't. I think if this is a big pick, though, we'll go up to 94 here. Get 91 Xavi. That's probably us at 94. It is. So if 2 picks left, if EA fancies giving us a 97, which they don't, then maybe we'd go up. I mean, that still is an upgrade. We've got 1 pick left. I actually would like to get the chemistry on this one. Ooh, okay. Max Bayers doesn't help us. To get the chemistry on this one, I believe just Xavi, right? And then... Oh, my voice is going. And then we get Balde to give us the chem, and we're going to stay 94. 127 locked in. Another one. Not quite the 128, but let's go again. So into the next draft attempt. Let's go 5-2-1-2. And I'm going to start with Paul Scholes as our captain. 89 rated. That's fine. We'll go Dumbia here, which is not too bad. 94 rated Sam Kerr, 94 rated... I think... Do you know what? I kind of want to risk it with Sam Kerr because I feel like we'll get Chelsea players, but she will end up getting us some higher rated chemistry. And as I said, we'll get Chelsea players. There's Enzo Fernandez. And this is probably a silly question, but I feel like I get asked silly questions by some of my friends. You know who you are if you're watching, which they might not be, probably not. But anyway, I'm going to take Ricardo Horta here over Bellingham. I know it's a bit of a risk, but it's actually funny because the question is to do with Bellingham. How much better is Enzo than Bellingham? Or is Enzo better than Bellingham? Because I was told that there's not a big difference between the two. And I don't know, I think Bellingham's clear, personally. But maybe it's not a silly question. I don't know. I shouldn't have. I feel like I've led the witness there. Answer freely. Answer how you feel. You think the person that's better. I'm not even making sense, but hopefully you understood. We get 96 rated Jorgensen here, which is good. Another Chelsea lad. Wouldn't mind some of the defenders, though. Get a Tottenham lad. Destiny or Doggy. We need 2 more centre-backs, please. Not a centre-back, but we took her. So here we are. 97 rated Cole Palmer. Love to see it. Am I going to regret not taking that Bellingham? Perhaps. Maybe. Am I regretting it now? Perhaps. Ziyech. Another ex-Chelsea lad. Honestly. 96 rated Fernandez. What are we seeing right now? Please come through with that centre-back soon, though. There we go, actually. Just like that. 94 rated Lilian Thuram. We need 1 more and we need a right back. Or just 96 Chavinga. That's fine as well. So if we play Roberto Carlos, we're +5 to chemistry. So maybe we will do that in the long run. But this is a really good draft. And it keeps getting better. Anderson Talisca doesn't necessarily get chemistry, but does he give chemistry to Yankuto? He doesn't. But look at that for a team. We literally just need... We're 94 rated. And we need that centre-back and right-back. Of course, of course. When we start needing things from the draft, we get bad players. We don't need anything, EA. We need nothing. We need absolutely nothing. Yeah, okay. Well, there you have it. 94 rated. But not quite enough. Okay, into the next one. Let's go 424. Loads of high-rated cards. And I said I was going to go through the... Oh, that's not a good start. But we'll take JJ Okocha. The list of midfielders are as follows. So, hopefully you're paying attention. Hopefully you're listening. I'm going to go Mia Hamm here because she can play right wing. But Iniesta, Modric, Xavi, Sergio Busquets, Cruz, Kevin De Bruyne, Gerrard, Scholes, Pirlo, and Frank Lampard. Now, the task is to order those in order from best to worst. Criteria, I think it should be based on the ability as a player. But obviously, we do factor in achievements if they won individual awards, club awards, major trophies. It does factor in, but the main thing should be off of their ability, I believe. And yeah, I'll be interested to see how many people actually comment their list. If you want to know the order of mine, just hit rewind because I just told you them in the order that I think they are rated in my estimations. I'm sure many will disagree, so feel free to voice your opinion. This draft, unfortunately, after a decent start, has been quite bad. 96 Jed Spence kind of gives us something to maybe think about, but we need three new defenders. Yavru or Baltimore. I'm going to go Yavru. Gets better chem probably and can play centre-back. We get Declan Rice and we get João Neves. Another thing I heard was Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham are two of the most overrated midfielders of the generation, which I don't agree with. Well, Declan Rice... No, I don't even think Declan Rice is that overrated. I think they do overdo it sometimes, but I think he's quality. Bissouma, Sarr, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. We'll go Sarr. If we can get a big centre-back, we're actually starting to pick up quite a few 96s. Look at that, another one just shows up. Freegang has a striker and Mia Hamm's got right wing, so that actually worked out well. Centre-back and left-back, though, is what we're after. Okay, we slow down a bit with that pick. Not to worry, though. So we get Walsh here, but she goes centre mid. We don't even need a centre mid. I mean, it's good for the bench rating anyway. That's us 93 for sure. 4 picks left. Are you going to give us a centre-back here? Technically you are in Dammers, but I'd rather take James. I know Vinny was there. I probably should have taken Vinny, but there's still a chance we could get his 97 and feels like we need it right now. Could go Irene Paredes. Will go on Abatier. I know it doesn't feel like it makes sense, but I'm really putting everything's going on that centre-back. We get Hoof, 96 rated. I think whatever happens here, although that takes us to 94. Yeah, we didn't get the centre-back. Even if, though, so like, let's say we did take the centre-back, it would be Lizarazu playing there. If we got up to 95 here, which we don't, so I didn't think we would, to be honest. But, wow. That's surely 10, right? Maybe it's like 8 or 9. Let's go again. And then I'll actually count. And we'll do one more attempt. Let's go 4-4-1-1. I feel like that's quite a straightforward formation to take. Start off with 93 rated Zola as well for our cam position. And I'll take the 90 rated Kelly Smith. She does have high rated cards, but so does Mia Hamm. So that's fine. We get 96 rated João Neves there as well, which is really good. Don't mind taking Emmanuel Petit. It's another icon, so definitely cannot cannot complain, sorry, with an icon. And I definitely can't complain with a 97 rated Chavinga either. So can we see 97 Palmer here? Oh my days, we can. Who would have thought? I was just saying stuff. So that's 297 rated players already. Right back is going to be Williams. Our first centre back. Do you want to see another 97? I love it when a plan comes together. 97 rated Virgil van Dijk shows up. 95 rated Boskagli. I think this may even be 95. Ooh, okay. Whenever I start getting a bit ahead of myself, EA's like, hold on, young man. Not today. But anyway, 89 rated Ter Stegen still takes us to 94 rated. It is a very, very good start. We're obviously crying out for technically a new left back, but could be a centre mid as well, because Petit can play in centre mid. So that's not too bad. We'll see who our backup keeper is. Not ideal. Unai Simon, I'm gonna take Unai Simon. We are gonna need probably a better centre, a better goalkeeper and a centre mid as well. 89 rated Jules Koundé. It's not his highest rated card, I'll be honest, but we'll take him. We've got 397, so we do have a bit of leeway, but not too much. Not too much, but because we have Petit, I'm confident we can get a half decent centre mid. Weir's obviously got a high rated card, as does Visca, as does Florentino. We'll go De Frutos. And we get Marcos Llorente, so there's our new centre mid. I was kind of thinking it wasn't going to happen for us, but we eventually did get one. We now get 92 rated Julian Alvarez, not his highest rated card, and we may very well end up losing a bit of chemistry here, even though Marcos Llorente will get a bit more, so I guess not all awful. In fact, because of that, we don't lose chemistry, which is nice. And we get 93 rated Zico as well, which is even better. He goes in over Julian Alvarez. We do that. Okay. That is now our fourth 97 rated card. So EA Sports, if this isn't a 128, we're going to have serious words. Heaps goes in over Marcos Llorente. We do maybe... Okay, no, Llorente can go right back as well. We're in need of a bit of La Liga chem. But that being said, we have 4 97s. We do need a better goalkeeper, so let's see. I mean, right? I just take him, right? Like, why would I do anything else? Van der Sar shows up. Obviously, James... Oh, this is where it gets tough, because in the past, we've needed 1 rating. Is there a way to just guarantee us getting full chemistry? Not necessarily. I'm having a look. We'd have to take out too many players. I actually think we can afford to take Van der Sar here. Oh, this is so tough. I'm gonna make an executive decision, and I'm gonna take Van der Sar, because 497s is gonna carry us. And in terms, if you're wondering about the chemistry is now done. And of course it's a 127. We've got 497s in the starting lineup. The question is, with these last 3 picks, are we able to get enough higher rated cards to fill out the bench and take it to 95? We get Dan James, who of course has a team of the season. So these last 2 picks both have to be above 90. Otherwise the bench is just too low rated. 497s, and I just can't believe it. 90 rated Son. It's not his 96, but of course we have to take him. Goes in over Unai Simon. It's not 95. Oh man. Go on, come on. Last pick, let it be a big pick. Oh. Okay. 83 rated Martinelli. Maybe we've got 1 or 2 more drafts in me, guys, but I think we said 10. We'll see what's going on, but let's just have a look. We'll go into a concept squad and see what more could have been done, because boy, that must be so close. What's going on? I don't know. I really don't. Okay, guys. So even with Llorente right back, we're still 94. Even if we try Mascherano in the team, like a 91 rated player, we don't go up to 95. So we would have needed quite a bit more in actuality. Maybe like a 95. Let's just get into the next attempt. So before we get into the next draft, we have 3 128s to look at. So the first one is from Zahir. Shout out to him. This draft's really interesting because he doesn't have any 97s, but he's got 9 96s, which is enough to get him the 128. So congrats to Zahir. We've also got a 128 from Joe, and his draft is pretty much the opposite. He's got 3 97s, quite a few road to the final cards for the Spurs lads, and that was enough to get him the 128. And then the last one's from Aditya. He managed to get a bit of a mixture. Salah and Osimhen leading the way, and a really high rated bench as well. So that's what we're looking for. Maybe we can do it in the last draft attempt. Hopefully we can get 2 good strikers. We're starting with Ronaldinho, who is amazing. 94 rated. 94 rated Nepenthez as well. Okay. 294 rated icons is a fantastic start. And then one Scott McSauce is amazing as well. Right mid, 96 rated Madueke. What on earth is this start? Can we get some big attackers, please? Samka is not the best. She does have high rated cards as well, but we'll take her 90 rated version. And Samuel Eto'o shows up amongst some really bad players. In draft terms, obviously. Like Peter Crouch, Ollie Watkins. They're pretty cool. But anyway, Itakura or Bompastor. We'll go Itakura. He can play centre back as well, I believe. But ideally, we're going to get some high rated cards, and Badia Shile saves us there. When I see picks like the Eto'o pick, the Badia Shile pick, I love it. I love it because it feels like draft is willing us on to get that 128. And guys, if you have made it this far, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to hit subscribe. We're not going to take this Gusto card, which is a road to the knockouts, because of course he's got the 96 rated card. So we are going to take Jan Kuto, who's just the highest rated there. And in goal, it is going to be 95 rated Buffon. Guys, we're 94 rated with 32 chem. We need a better right back, a better left back, and a better striker. That's actually all we really need, to be honest. And if we can get a 97 along the way, then we're laughing. 96 rated Jorgensen shows up, guys. Even when we didn't need him to show up, he shows up. So I'd be shocked. 91 rated Baltimore is fantastic. Are we going to make a Chelsea only team? Because that's the way it's heading. We've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Chelsea players in the starting lineup. And we now get 96 rated Jed Spence. I think we've just done it, guys. It's not up to 95 just yet. It must be so close. Oh, man. This is tough. Next pick is 80 rated Arnold to bring us back to earth, to give us a bit more composure. There is 91 rated Gittins to actually take us to 93 rated. That is not ideal. I guess he can play though. Can go striker and get full chemistry, which is good. Next pick is now 96 rated Brennan Johnson. That's going to take us back up to 94. Honestly, if this isn't the one, we've got 6 96s. How many more do we need? How many more do we need? I guess we'll have to see as we now get 93 rated Salma, who doesn't fit the team, but she's going to keep us 94 rated going on to our reserves. This is it. I believe this should be the draft. Guys, as well, we have a second channel. Be sure to check out more ADR if you enjoy career mode videos. But we are getting so close right now. 94 rated Garincha, 94 rated Baggio. We'll take Garincha. He goes onto the bench. Is that going to take us to 95? It doesn't. How are we not 95 rated? If this doesn't end up being the draft, I don't know, man. I don't know. 95 rated Noah Lang now shows up. I think we should be able to play him as well. We'll see if we can get any more high rated cards. We get 96 rated Alphonso Davies next. And 96 rated Free Gang. We're of course going to take Alphonso Davies. He's going to be our new left back. And oh no. Okay, Pierotti. No need to panic. No need to panic. This is A very interesting end. Okay, the last pick does not help us. Oh no. But we have a 9, surely. Surely, right? I think Alphonso Davies for Baltimore should take it up to 95. It doesn't. I mean, if you could feel my pulse right now, it's crazy. My heart's racing. Come on. That should take it to 95. It doesn't. Oh no. This should take it to 95. No, there's no chance. Yeah, there's no chance. That's now 95, right? Oh my life. There's no way. No. There's actually no way. I'm lost for words, guys. 94 Dino over 92 doesn't do it. So it would have had to be a 95 over the 92. I can't believe it. No, I actually can't believe it. Like right now it says 128, but if I move this, it's a 127. We're obviously going straight to a concept squad. Guys, leave a like if you've enjoyed it. We're obviously not finished. We're going to the concept squad and seeing what's gone wrong. But no, I'm honestly lost for words. So guys, obviously we didn't need to touch the starting lineup, but look at this. This is so ridiculous. If we had 91 Hasegawa over Sam Kerr, we go up to 95. Just take it in. 94, 95. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you feel sorry for me, please leave a like. But anyway, guys, hit subscribe if you want to see me try this challenge again. And I'll catch you again in the next one.